Oh, oh no. Oh, oh no. Oh, that was also almost bad. Apparently I had my stream here. Oh, never mind, okay. Another slightly scuffed start to the stream, but at least I know, since I accidentally left the stream unmuted on my end for a moment, that my mic is actually working. I checked it beforehand, so it should have been anyways. But now I know for sure. Uh, I'm back again. Even though I, once again, skipped out an entire week of stream. I really need to stop doing that. I give everyone that likes to watch me, or whether you like to watch me or not, full permission to, if I haven't streamed in a while, to just start asking where the hell I am. I can almost guarantee you that if you guys show interest, that I will be more likely to actually stream. Because despite the fact that I want to stream in general, brain does brain things, and we all know how brains can be stupid. But beside all that, I have literally zero actual plans for this stream beyond playing more Calamity. Okay, that's not true. I have some like half-baked plans to probably kill the Eye of Cthulhu and Crabulon and see where we get from there, because I'd imagine, based on the fact that I'm starting to get into boss killing territory, that I could probably kill both of them, because I think those are, oh, giant clams that early? I don't know, they're my next two major bosses, so I'd imagine I could probably get them down. I need to pull back up the wiki again. I don't have it pulled up anymore. And I am definitely going to need it, because I needed it last time. Because I still have no idea what I'm doing. Let's take a look here. You know, it looks a lot like some of this stuff that it's showing me I could have realistically already gotten. But, yeah, whatever. Progression. Was there anything else that I wanted to get that I can currently get? Oh yeah, the contaminated bile. How do I get that? I want to see what that does. Those are skyfish or skyfin bombers. I need the what's it called? Sulfurous rain to happen. I think that's what it's called. I think we need some sulfur wood anyways to make sulfurous armor. I'm guessing. Well, no. Even if it does count sulfurous sea as a boss, it's I would, like, the sulfurous rain as a boss, it would not just then not show contaminated bile. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend to understand how it lays things out. But it seems the long story short is that for a couple things that I need to go to the left side of the map. I should also probably look into making getting the sulfurous pylon. I suppose you don't really make the pylon, so that I don't have to run all the way across the map a second time. Provided I can actually make one right away, or get one right away, or however you get it. Because I know that there are modded pylons. Dodge cooldown? I have a dodge? What dodge? Oh yeah, I forgot I put on the sand cloak. So I could probably also replace that with something at some point. I don't think Sand Cloak is actually working. Because I'm definitely dashing. Oh, I apparently don't have Golden Horseshoe on. I thought I did. I suppose I should have actually checked what I had equipped. Yep, apparently I put it away. Well, I'm gonna replace Sand Veil, because I don't think it's working. If it was, it would be pretty solid, I think, but I was definitely dashing, and it definitely wasn't doing anything. Unless the start of the dash, it's just not visible? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I should probably have Golden Horseshoe on anyways. Actually, before I start running across, I'm gonna see, well, I guess I can start looking up while I'm running across. And hopefully I don't die because I'm not paying attention. I should pay a little bit of attention here because of that. Go away. I don't want to fight you. That's a rover drive. Yoink. Damn, man, it got silent on it. And then, yeah, that's a summon thing. I would use rover drive if I thought I had the space for it, but realistically I don't, unless I get rid of something either A that does damage or B is good for mobility. Oh. Cool! My face tracking software broke. Time to fix it. Why is it that everything, like, something always has to go wrong? Not necessarily horribly wrong, but wrong in... something always happens when I stream, I swear. At least it's not a hard thing to fix. I literally just turn it off and back on again whenever it stops working. And that, so far, has always fixed it. I'm going to hope that that continues to be a solution. I'm guessing it broke because I grabbed my, So I'd rather, silly enough, have my camera plugged into a USB adapter so that I have more USB slots, which is the same plug that my cord for my mouse is plugged into. And so I'm guessing when I grabbed the cord to my mouse to plug in my mouse, because it's dying, super awesome, that it probably just shifted just enough that it lost connection to the camera. Which I think whenever that happens, the software just completely breaks. But it's not a big deal, thankfully. I probably should adjust what things are plugged into, though. I feel like my camera is probably one of the things that I probably don't want plugged into the adapter. Then again, it probably doesn't matter that much, so I don't know. I honestly can't wait to be able to have Bundle of Balloons again, but I'm pretty sure I need to beat World Evil 2 for that. Rather unfortunately. It's a fair balancing thing for Calamity to have done, but it's still a little unfortunate. Because I like my movement. Did I ever... Oh, yeah, I did get my hands on a balloon, but I never made the actual I think it's the white balloon with the horseshoe on it. I don't remember the exact names of these things. But I never made it because I don't believe I have... Oh, I never picked up torches again either. Okay, I'm not gonna check this out because I won't be able to see. But I never made it because I can't get the Tinker's workbench because I haven't had a goblin army yet. Ooh, one of the most awesome tracks in the game. This is one of the main reasons I installed the Calamity vanilla music mod thing. This track in particular that plays every night after you, on the nights that you've defeated the nights after you've defeated the boss, is a really nice track. Whereas usually the Lantern Nights don't have any sort of special music going on. I should probably just dig through the bottom. I'm never going to be able to climb over this thing with what I have. I don't really know why I'm avoiding digging through it either. It doesn't really make any difference. I suppose I'm just slightly averse to damaging terrain and whatnot. Like the natural feel of the world. Oh yeah! I forgot they added this! I guess I know where my shimmer is. There's no shimmer pylon in this version though, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to use my underground pylon or something. I'll come back for it though. I'm gonna deal with the... Oh yeah, I didn't finish looking up this sulfurous pylon. I started doing something else. I don't know what I got distracted by. Oh, what? The sulfurous sea doesn't always generate on the left side? I really hope my world gen isn't screwed up. I really could have sworn it always generates on the left side. Okay, I'm gonna go to the right side and I'm gonna really just hope that, that the sulfurous sea can just generate on the right side, and I've never seen it happen, and that something didn't break in world generation. I've literally never seen it generate on the right side of the world, though. Though it might be the fact that I've played, like, the last couple times I've played it... I've only played Infernum, or not Infernum, Calamity a couple times, and, like, 2 of the maybe 4 times I've played it, I played it with Wrath of the Gods installed. Or not Wrath of the Gods, Infernum installed, which, of course, has something that, like, it has its very specific biome spawns of the Profaned Gardens on the right, and the... which then forces the Brimstone Crags, or whatever it's called, to spawn on the left. And same thing with the Abyss. That also is forced to spawn on the left. So it's possible that they can just generate either side, and I just haven't experienced it before. I honestly wouldn't be surprised. Also, it's interesting that the, like, the projectile created for my weapon creates a little bit of light. I'd imagine you could probably use it to find caves. I mean, it's really not really a broken thing or anything. It's just an interesting little thing. Wait, no, I need to grab the herb bag as well. Because as it stands, I intend to make a herb farm rather than just buying potions, despite having the availability for it. I really hope I don't have to do some new world gen. I suppose this is the one downside of creating a large world, is how far it's gonna take me to look for the sulfur. Check to make sure the sulfurous sea exists. Considering the fact that I just passed the dungeon, I really can't be far at this point. I don't think I've ever seen the dungeon generate particularly close. Okay, yeah, or no, it's the corruption music. I should actually probably grab these mushrooms while I'm here, because I know full well that I'm probably not going to first try. Well, with weapons like these, I might be able to, just because there's a good bit of piercing and homing. Plus, it digs through walls. I could probably honestly just do Eater, like, now-ish. Don't get me wrong, I'd 100% actually just want to get my health up and whatnot first. Okay, good. Sulfur Sea exists. It can just generate on the right side of the world, and I didn't know that. Alright, let's take a look here. I've got the wiki pulled up, I just haven't quite looked at the requirements. How does one go about getting the sulfur pylon? Oh god, those guys hurt. Okay, I forgot about that. Oh, apparently the radioactive debuff counts as fire. Good to know. Okay, I'm gonna check how I get the pylon before going back at this point. Oh yeah, it specifically references the ocean on the dungeon side. I actually didn't know that. Huh. It's interesting that the pylon thing, like the pylon link just sends you to the biome page and doesn't actually tell you, the biome page then just doesn't tell you anything about it. I'm gonna guess that it just works like any other pylon. Other than I think the Crag's pylon, yeah, just you need to get it the same way as any other pylon, but you don't actually have to have any NPCs moved in with it. Okay, well, I mean, I could have just grabbed some sulfur wood or whatever it's called, but I should probably actually bring the blocks I need with me this time. Actually, 140 wood should be fine. Actually, didn't even realize that I had wood already. I might just use some sulfur wood once I get there anyways, for the sake of just kind of making a biome-relevant house, but we'll see. Please circle me. I want the defense. There we go. I had forgotten that I had one of those, and what it did, until I noticed that it was in my inventory. Reasons like this that I should play more often, so I don't forget what I have, and what I'm doing. This is a really annoying walk back. I really should have put myself in a hole or something once I got to the Sulphur Sea and looked away from my screen. It's times like this that I actually somewhat wish I had a third monitor. Like, usually I think that it's just a little bit unnecessary, but every once in a while it would be nice. Like right now, so I could have the wiki pulled up and the stream pulled up, so I can make sure my stream isn't broken, read chat, and look at the wiki at the same time. What the heck are you? Clad crab? Well, you're technically an enemy, which means you could have drops. Oh. I mean, I'll take the blinkered, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what I was expecting when it was literally just a crab with a little bit of grass and whatnot on its back, but, you know, one could have hoped it was something cool. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Dunestrider boots give you that much extra speed when... Oh, Slime Rain. Okay, that's why that music started. I was confused. I forgot that the Dunestrider boots gave you that much extra speed on sand. It's honestly kind of absurd. I honestly wonder if I should... I have a solo legendary save that I play every now and again. I don't really want to play it on stream because I don't want to be constantly frustrated on stream. It's something that I just kind of play 15 to 30 minutes of at a time, give or take. Because it is kind of absurdly challenging, and so it's not the most fun all the time. But I kind of wonder if I should actually use Dunestrider boots to deal with the wall. This is not a great time for a Slime Rain. Actually, I guess it is a kind of pretty good time, because it prevents the crashers from spawning. Because pretty much every spawn is taken up by slimes. I suppose it was a little bit annoying just for the time that I was dealing with the crasher, but other than that, this is pretty good timing. I should be careful to not accidentally spawn King Slime before I get my pylon down. I almost feel like at some point I should make the house here to be like a submarine or something. I feel like that would be pretty cool. And makes sense considering the fact that it's the abyss that spawns underneath the sulfurous sea. Another pinky already? Wow. Like, I know slime spawn rates are cranked way up during Slime Rain, but I wasn't expecting 2 pinkies back to back. I suppose, despite the fact that this is, on one hand, kind of nice because it prevents crashers from spawning, on the other hand, it's still kind of annoying because it's still a lot of enemies. Also, if you're wondering why I'm digging this out, it's because I want to build the house, like, right here, so I want to drain the water out from under it. The house that I'm currently going to have, anyways. Because I highly doubt that I have access to the materials and whatnot that I need to build a decent submarine. Which is where Alchemist NPC Light will still be nice, because then I can just buy some building blocks. Rather than having to go find random obscure things just to build a decent house. Jeez, this water is taking forever to drain. I did not expect it to take this long. I wonder if I can just place sand on top of it and it'll just go away. Okay, I know sometimes it'll work like that. Yeah. That 100% works. Cool. I I know if I break those blocks in the future, it'll cause problems, but that's only a potential future problem, so I'm gonna hope that it doesn't become a future problem. Also, I guess it doesn't prevent trash respawns because... or trash respawns, okay. I don't remember the exact name. But there's one, because there's one right there. Which definitely spawned after the slime rain started. I guess it just significantly reduces the odds. Ooh, 5 little slime. I'll definitely need that later. Most of my initial attempt at Infernum was played on Wrath of the Gods. But I never got to any of the proper Wrath of the Gods content beyond... well, I guess I got to some of it. Because I had, like, 2 of the seeds, give or take. But, overall, I didn't really do much of the Wrath of the Gods content. Because I didn't get to any of the bosses. And then I accidentally wiped my save. Huh. Sulfur wood actually looks really nice. Ooh, that'd be a really nice block, or not block, dock material, I think. Which I'll probably end up building at whatever house I build at the other ocean. I mean, honestly, well, yeah, no, because I'm not playing on death mode, so I don't have to worry about King Slime too much. I was gonna say, I guess, because I'm actually now thinking that even if King Slime spawns before I get my pylon in place, it's probably not gonna be that bad. Because King Slime is still one of the easier bosses, even in Revengeance. Doors. Oh, yeah, this one's really pretty nice to build with, actually. The fact that it leaves the door floating there is not ideal, but it's overall a pretty nice wood. I actually haven't built with it before. In fact, I've barely used it at all. But I've started to learn truly the value of having pylons set up, so definitely building with it now. Huh. Interesting looking chairs. Kinda like them, actually. And then as much as I don't technically need 2 doors, I'm gonna put both doors in anyways. For convenience sake. And then walls. I'll almost certainly need to gather up some more acid wood before I leave, because I want to try the acid wood armor and whatnot. Because I'm pretty sure that is rogue armor, from when I was looking at the wiki like 2 minutes ago. I guess a little bit longer ago than that, but still. Plus, apparently I don't even quite have enough to finish the house. Awesome. Is there even any... well, there might be some more trees on the other side. If worse comes to worse, though, I can plant some more trees real quick. And I'd imagine it shouldn't take too long for them to grow. Oh, I already placed them all. Okay. That's why I wasn't placing more. I forgot that I only had 9 acorns. Oh, yep. And one already grew. I don't know if they increased the growth speed or something, but I feel like trees grow really fast in Calamity. Wait, does that do more damage than the regular wooden sword? Quite a bit, actually. Huh. I didn't realize that the acid wood is actually slightly better than your average wood. I suppose it kind of makes sense. Oh yeah, walls. That'll hopefully be enough for the remaining walls I need to place. Oh, I need 2 more walls. Are we for real? And wait, I have torches. I was about to make some and then realized that I don't need to do that just yet. Okay, anyone that doesn't already have a house should move in here. Damn, slime rain finished before I could finish building the house. I probably won't get king slime. Well, actually, I won't. Not yet. King slime is not anywhere on the list of priority bosses. So it's entirely possible that if it doesn't naturally occur sooner, that I might just do King Slime sometime in hard mode or something. When I randomly remember that I haven't defeated King Slime yet. You know, I probably shouldn't have made one of the houses for the NPCs on the first floor. I should have made it some elevated thing so that they can't go outside and get destroyed by trashers. Eh. I genuinely thought they were called crashers for some reason. Well, I know the angler doesn't have a house, and apparently you didn't either. So now if I... Wait, you have gold on? Must have just been some gold on the ground that I didn't notice. Oh! Okay, apparently that guy can drop the bile as well. So maybe it does count Acid Rain as a boss, which is why in the pre-boss section, you don't see anything that needs scales. Also, 40 rogue damage? That seems really good. Does it still leave a thing if you throw it? Okay, it's just a smaller radius. That probably would have been insanely good for, Desert Scourge. I should probably go back inside of my house. Well, no, I guess it's not my house, it's the NPC housing, because I want to read the description of this. Build a flask of radiated bile which shatters and lingers in a cloud. Stealth strikes cause sulfuric bubbles to quickly rise from the cloud. Okay, so that's what causes the bubbles. It seemed like it was a larger radius as well, though. Maybe not. I think it just looks bigger as the effect goes on. The background is... I always forget just how nice the background for this looks. How did you already... It's been 2 seconds and you already let a trasher in the house. How is it possible for an NPC to be this stupid? Oh my goodness. That's not great. And this is why I shouldn't have given them access to the ground floor. And then... Oh, I bet you still need happiness requirements in this version, don't you? He's not saying that he outright dislikes this area, though, so I don't know. Maybe it's just that there's not a second person here right now. Which means I'll have to wait out the night! Yay! In which case I should start moving all of this stuff to a second, or I guess more third floor, to make sure that that doesn't happen again. And then I should also sell anything I don't need, like that. I'm never going to use those. That I'll just place here. A little bit of copper I don't really need. A fair bit of this stuff could just come in handy later, so I don't really want to get rid of it. But my inventory is incredibly full, which is not ideal. Also, I find it interesting that it would appear that none of the Blood Moon enemies spawn during a Blood Moon if you're in the Sulphurous Sea. It still definitely increases spawn rates, but still. No flying enemies, so I can just kind of hang it up here, even without all the walls. Unfortunately, I don't think trees really grow at night, so I can't even finish the house throughout the night. I can just do most of the moving. Trash can! Forgot about that item. Might as well. Funny little guy. Actually, I'll keep it at the very least. And since I'm going to keep it, I might as well keep it there. Oh, what? The angler was able to move back in even though it's nighttime? Oh, yeah. And, oh, both the forest and silver pylon? And I don't have the money. Battery, scrap. I just have, like, everything I can that I don't think I'll regret later. And hopefully it ends up being enough to get me what I need. Unfortunately, not a lot of the stuff that I have is worth very much. I can sell lesser healing potions. The jackfruit. I'll probably get a silent or another overdrive at some point. Oh wait, I have a ton of money. That's just looking at my piggy bank money. I don't need to sell any of this. I'm gonna take both of those back and that. Oh, I need to manually rebuy all those back. I forgot that the stuff down here is just what you have in your piggy bank and not what you have in general. I thought it was weird that I didn't have any money. And then... Oh yeah, I didn't actually quite dig up the... Oh, trees can grow at night. Okay. They just weren't growing, so I figured they couldn't. Well, that was a butchered attempt at making a wall. And some acid wood platforms put here. Then I need hammer. So I can move all the walls up there. should put the pylon down here, honestly. And put everything back up here. I'll just leave a little one missing block in the floor. And some torches. Set it as the angler's house before I forget. And then move away from it so that he teleports in so that he doesn't get killed. There we go. Awesome. I don't have the forest pylon yet, but that is an easy fix. But that will make it very easy to get back over here once I need some sulfurous rain. I should also check how much acid wood I need to make the acid wood armor. Or sulfurous armor, I guess. Which I guess needs scales anyways, so I'll need to wait for... I think I need to wait for an acid rain anyways. I'm pretty sure... Oh, acid wood... Oh, never mind. Okay, acid wood trees have a chance to drop it after an acid rain has happened. Otherwise, everything that drops it, I'm pretty sure, only spawns during acid rain. As I thought. In the meantime, what do I need for the rest of this stuff? Pumpkin, which needs me to kill Eye of Cthulhu, so I can get the Dryad to move in. Sand Dollar, I'm guessing, is from the clam? Oh, Sea King, which is post-clam. Okay. Seafoam Bomb, which is currently craftable, I think. I think I just need to go down to the Sunken Sea. And Spore Knife, I'm guessing, is jungle. Yeah. I'm gonna work on making the Seafoam Bomb first. I think that's my next point, like the next thing I'm gonna do in terms of making better gear anyways. I should plant some more acorns over here first though. I need a decent little bit of wood. I don't need quite a lot of this stuff that's in my inventory, and I should probably favorite the stuff that I want to keep in my inventory. I always forget to favorite the items that I want to make sure to keep. Okay, I'm gonna guess that I don't quite have the stuff, because, yeah, I need sea prisms, which means I need to go down to the Sunken Sea. But I can use prism shards to make those, which I think drop from Scourge. So I'm gonna just fight Scourge again and find out. Is that a golden bird? Yes, it is. Too bad I don't have a net. I feel like I got a net at one point, but it's possible I'm thinking of a different save or something. I honestly probably should have made the ocean pylon on the left side before I left, but I was so locked in on getting the sulfurous sea pylon that I didn't. I'm honestly not convinced that this is better than the Wolfram knife. Not for this guy, anyways. I also should have brought the vial that I thought might be good for this guy. Just because of the lingering effect that doesn't have a pierce limit. I suppose this is still pretty good for him because I can still hit him while he's underground, but nothing too special. Well, good thing I had my adrenaline ready. Oh, right before I would have actually had stealth. It's interesting that these guys can, like, kinda sorta fly, but only when you're otherwise out of reach entirely. Well, seemingly out of reach entirely, anyways. I also just noticed that there's actually a little light on the stealth bar that shows you when you are capable of doing a stealth strike, even if you don't actually have 100% stealth. I am absolutely fumbling the bag right now. This isn't exactly a very hard boss. I'm not doing a very good job at dodging. I'm also not doing a very good job at paying attention to what I'm doing, so that's definitely not helping. Oh, sandstorm. Okay, if I open this, do I get prism shards? No, I get pearl shards. Okay, so I do need to go down into the sunken sea then. Is this any better than the one I currently have? No. Is this any better? Technically, yes. What does this do again? Oh, yeah. Okay. Go away. Well, down I go. Pretty sure it's always under the underground desert. Which, fortunately, I actually know where it is, because it's a giant antlion pit. These Dune Rider boots are probably going to make traversing my little holes challenging. So I'm just going to run right over them. Oh, I think their pierce I think the projectile's pierce might refresh every time it goes through the ground. That's neat. It allows them to be really effective while underground like this. Oh, cactome. Did I get, like, any of the books yesterday? Or not yesterday, like, last time I played? Because I don't think I did. But now I've already gotten 3 of them. Another cactome. And I mean, the sooner I manage to get access to cinnamon roll-ins, the better. So getting all these tomes as early as possible is really nice. Ooh, heart crystal, heck yeah. I suppose I do need to do a lot of digging around still anyways, because I don't have max health. Cactome stacked? Okay, good. So I'm getting way more than the 1 that I need. Oh, okay. Sand trap. It is a good thing that I was running away from the sand trap when I set it off. I should honestly probably set up the sunken sea pylon while I'm down there. Even though you don't have to go down there a lot. It'll be nice to have access. I'm out of torches. Do I have any regular gel on me? I do. But apparently I don't have any wood on me. I didn't think I put away my wood, but apparently I did. That's not great. I do believe the sunken sea naturally is bright, though. I don't have to worry too much. Oh, I accidentally got a life crystal on my way down. I straight up couldn't even see what I was getting, and I got what I was after. Okay, instead of the horseshoe, I should at least temporarily equip the ocean crest. There's no fall damage in water, but I need to be able to breathe down here. I really like this new prism block texture. Actually, I think they retextured a lot of the stuff down here, and it is very pretty. I wonder if it would actually be cool to... Well, no, these aren't really big enough to put... Well, there's two of the geodes right next to each other, so I could put a geode, like a house in either geode. That could be cool. Here if the regular clams drop anything interesting. I don't think so, but yeah, no, they don't. Stay away from me, stay away from me, stay away from me. I'm gonna stay away from the giant clam, because I don't really want to get obliterated by it right now. I usually need a proper arena to deal with it. Then again, I guess pre-hard mode, it's not all that scary. Wait, does water not naturally flow here? What the heck? What in the world? That's so weird. I don't have any buckets, so I can't really clear out the geode. So I'll have to find somewhere that there's actually an air pocket if I want to build a house down here, I guess. I could just make an air pocket down here or something. That sort of thing. Okay, apparently I need this prison back to get out of my way. Could be a decent air pocket there. I think this is another place that I feel like this would be a really nice big area to put a house. I don't know what I want to build in here yet, though. I don't know, I'm probably just gonna have to build another... Oh, I don't even have wood. I can't build a house down here just yet, because there's no wood that generates down here either. I'll probably build a house down near that geode at some point, though. The really big geode. For now, I'm just gonna grab a bunch of sea prisms, because I'm probably gonna need more than just a couple that I'm gonna use right now. Oh yeah, traveling merchant. What are you selling? Nothing of much interest. Unfortunate. I guess pad thai is pretty good, but making medium protection, like medium tier food, is usually pretty easy anyways. And I should put the wood back in my inventory because it's good to have wood on me at all times. I favor the gel as well. They're just some good base resources to have on you, whether you need torches and whatever else. And then from this I should be able to make... Huh. Riptide. Guessing that's a yo-yo. Anyways, I can make the sea foam bomb. Throws a bomb that explodes. Wow, throws a bomb that explodes into a bubble which deals extra damage to enemies. Stealth strikes are faster and explode into 5 bubbles. Let's give this a try. It is literally a regular bomb, and then it just leaves some lingering bubbles. I'm not convinced it's going to be very good, but can't really say that it's bad until I've actually tried it against something. I need to go work on getting the spore knife now, maybe? Got a trinket sorry that I can get my hands on. Okay, never mind. It looks like I can get both a weapon and a solid trinket from defeating Giant Clam. I should probably go back down there and actually make a house this time because I have wood on me. Actually, I should make the torches now. Hopefully that should last me a little bit. Yeah, I'm very much not convinced on the effectiveness of this bomb. I forgot to... whatever. I'll just build a house and get the pylon set up and then go back for... go back for the medallion. Yeah, this bomb's probably solid at worm bosses. Could be good against, like, Eater of Worlds or something. Which is realistically where I'd be using this as the next major progression point next. Yeah, because the explosion would hit every segment and then the bubbles would linger. It'd be pretty good there. Wow, mythical Stormjaw. Huh. Only I could get high tier reforges on the base drop of other things. You know, stuff I actually want. See, I didn't even get any... It's not a huge surprise I didn't get anything on the craft of a weapon, but still. Do Capitones just randomly spawn about, or was that one just there from earlier? The bomb seems rather effective as a spamming weapon. Oh yeah, I forgot that the whole thing is split into spam and stealth, and this is in the spam section. Spore Knife is the only weapon that I'm missing that it somewhat recommends. Like, it's one of the things it recommends to use at this stage to use as stealth. I mean, realistically, it makes sense to have a spam weapon on me for when I'm just exploring anyways. Allow me to deal with random threats easier. It's very interesting how water only kinda sorta flows here. I guess I don't really have any way to clear out the water here, so I can't really build it just yet right there, but I can build something in a little air pocket. Like, I think there was a big air pocket just to the side of it. I'm gonna start drowning already. Go, go, no, 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 no! Up, please! Okay. I made it. We're good. Everything's fine. I wasn't worried for a second. put some platforms in. I'm gonna put some wood here as well. And then I'll have to clear out the walls, I guess. Oh, I actually get to keep these. Okay. Cool. I don't know if I'll actually use them or not, but it's still nice to have. Oh, unsafe walls. Those are useful. I'm surprised those drop by default, and I'm guessing that's probably not intended. Is there not a wall behind that? Oh, there isn't. Huh. Oh, there was. And that should be all of that. Crafting bench. Chair. Table and another chair. Gonna need some more platforms, I guess. Honestly, I feel like what I'm building here isn't even all that terrible looking. It's just kind of like a little outpost sort of thing. I'll probably change the blocks I built it from later, but I will almost 100% just leave this. Needs decoration and different blocks, but we'll get there. Out the walls I just accidentally placed below here. I think I need more walls in general, but not a huge deal. Probably work on making a gills potion or something if I want to fight the clam. I'm gonna give the clam a try once I have the pylon set up. But is it both suitable? Good. Okay. Yeah, once I have the pylon set up, I'm going to give the clam a try with just the medallion. But I have a feeling I'm gonna need a gills potion. Hello! Welcome! Thank you! I hope you're having a lovely day. I am currently waiting for some NPCs to move in, and it might be nighttime, so I don't know how long they're going to take to get here. But I really don't want to have to make the trek all the way back down into the sunken sea for a third time. So I'd rather just wait for the NPCs. Actually, I guess... Hold on. I could just... I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Do I not have the... Oh, I don't have the... I haven't found a gun yet, so I guess I don't have the arms dealer. I guess I'll just move the nurse and the painter down here for now. You're doing good? That's good. pylon. Huge. Did I grab a forest pylon? I don't think I did. I apparently can't buy one here. Why not? Yes, I did make my model. Thank you for saying it looks good. I put some effort into it. Why are you not selling a forest pylon? It is not 2D, actually. It is 3D. I put some effects on it to make it kind of look 2D, but it is actually not. His happiness isn't even low. He's like, this message means that he's happy, but he's not. The pylon, where is it? I don't get it. Maybe the demolitionist will sell it to me. I have been working on learning Blender to put some more personal touches onto it. Because the software that I used to make this has some restrictions. But I haven't quite gotten it to a point at which I can actually make anything too good. I do not use VTube Studio. Also, I've noticed that I think Twitch has had an update to where I can more easily take mod actions, which is very nice. Because I don't remember changing anything in my settings to make that sort of stuff show up, but there's definitely just buttons next to your name that allow me to take mod actions, which I'm guessing appear next to everyone's name. Why is nobody selling me my forest pylon? What is going on? Mostly use VTube Studio? Maybe look into it. Yeah, I have noticed that Twitch has been more recently getting a lot of new, well, a fair bit of new stuff anyways. Which is kind of neat, because it was kind of just the same old for a long time, and I'm not complaining, but... I should probably put something better in front of my doors for keeping zombies and whatnot out than just some gravestones. I really want my forest pylon, but I don't know why nobody's selling it. Because realistically, they should be. Yeah, sure. If you're looking for somewhere to send it, you can send it to my Discord, which is the exact same as my username on here with one less A. Or you can just join my Discord and find my profile from there. Why is nobody selling the forest pylon? What is going on? There's more than enough people. What? I guess you're a little bit unhappy because of neighbors now? Okay, maybe I try building an additional house. I have very little wood left. And see if they'll move in there. Yeah, I'll probably accept it after stream. Yeah, my profile picture is very much based on my model. How in the heck did my painter die? I'm not even down there. Oh. NPCs in this game, I genuinely don't know how they manage to be as bad as they are. It's honestly kind of funny. It is relatively new. I started working on it quite a while ago, but I've only first opened it. I want to say it was in February is when I opened it. I'd rather not delve into personal matters too much, but I just kind of stream whenever I have spare time, essentially. No, it's okay. It's all good. It's not a completely unreasonable question. I just like to keep most of what goes on in my personal life personal. I don't know if I'm weird in that or not. Yeah, no problem. I feel like it's something that should just be the default. It's kind of insane that it's not. Like, the fact that kindness isn't the default to other human beings is genuinely insane. It's not that hard at all to just be a decent human being. What do I need again? I need to make, like, doors and stuff. Door. All the tables. I'll make some banquet tables, because why not? Yeah, it's sad how few there are left. One can hope that the world gets a little better someday, but... I certainly try to be a good person. It's good to know that I am doing good at that. Yeah. I really hope that it's just that the house that I had previously built is overcrowded, and that just moving some NPCs over here is enough to get them to sell the pylon. I really need this pylon network set up. Really, I should have just bought a forest pylon when I last saw it in the shop in the Sulphurous Sea for some reason. Because, I mean, yeah, they're not supposed to be sold in the Sulphurous Sea, but for some reason it was being sold in the Sulphurous Sea. Which could also be the problem. It's possible that something's broken in the latest version of Calamity, and the forest pylon has been moved to the Sulphurous Sea, but I'm gonna hope that's not the case, so I don't have to run all the way over there for the third time. It is literally across the world. Or wait, why did I run back over here? I need to just put you here, you here. I genuinely don't know what the problem is. Okay, well, guess I'm running all the way over to the Sulphurous Sea then. I think it's just bugged, which is really annoying. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna check what the highest possible price of the forest pylon is. The painter died again? What is going on down there? There's probably an enemy stuck in the house, and I didn't notice. But I'm gonna check the highest price of the forest pylon, get rid of that amount of money from my inventory, and just spawn it in, because I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, forest pylon is default 10 gold. I don't know, I'll just take that out of my inventory, honestly. I don't feel like doing the math, and if I don't have that money, then it's not going to be hard to get. It's things like this for why I have cheat engine, or it's not cheat engine, cheat sheet installed. Because it may be cheating, but it's kind of justified. Because something isn't working properly. I think I can sell those for the money I need. Yeah, that should be enough. And then I delete that. And I go item browser, forest pylon. Heck. Well, I don't know what I just dropped and picked back up, but oh, I actually spawned in a couple more of those than I need. I'm just gonna put this mushroom on top to clear that. Cool. And then that's not... Oh, it is gonna work, because the painter's already back. Okay, I genuinely don't know how the painter keeps dying, because I just came down here and there's nothing in his house. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, I'm gonna grab the medallion. It's not called a medallion, is it? Equipment... Crest. It's the ocean crest. And then it might be worth actually diving into the Sulphurous Sea for a little bit. Grab some of the trinkets from there. Okay, I didn't really bring much money with me, so I shouldn't. Yeah, the painter died again. I don't get it. What is going on down there? Broken water filter. Ooh! That triggers acid rain. I actually needed that. Hadal stew. I should get out of the water. What does it do? Oh, it's really good health. Plus, it's also food. Should probably drink one of these since I'm in the water. And then I'll save one for once I go back into the sunken sea. Oh yeah, torches don't work down here. Why is my sulfur a C like this? Normally it's much easier to navigate. It's possible that they redid this as well since I last played. Okay, well, yeah, it's looking like this isn't going to be particularly easy to do. But I can start a sulfur rain, which I needed to do anyways. What? Why is it not working? Oh, tell this item to prevent acid rain from occurring. Okay, never mind. I thought it was able to trigger it. I might be a little silly. Okay, if I do that... That? Ah, there we are. I wonder if I need to define this in order to allow it to even happen, because I think I found it by default with spawns disabled. I should close that real quick. Well, I guess I'm going back to the sunken sea. Still got Flipper active, so... I'm gonna hope that he spawns down in that geode area, because that's where I have the most space to move, but... I mean, knowing my luck, it probably won't. It's probably gonna spawn somewhere way over here again. I should honestly probably look into making the spawning item, so I don't have to worry about where it just decides to spawn. That is a floating chest. Huh. Anything good? That is a nice one. I will take it, honestly. Guess that's the boss I'm fighting next. I should probably go to my arena in the desert. Even though there's a fair chance it spawns in before I get there. Even a small arena would be a huge help. Never mind, I made it. Cool. This probably isn't a big enough arena for phase 2, but we'll hope it is. And deal with it if it isn't. I feel like he usually spawns in earlier in the night than this, when that happens. But so far it hasn't spawned. Oh, there it is. It's not bad. This is probably going to be more effective though. A lot of pierce and whatnot. Which is very good for dealing with the minions. And with my lack of aim. I haven't put a campfire in here yet. What am I doing? Adrenaline and rage at the same time. Should be some pretty solid bonus damage. I need to spam these, those guys, get all the little summoned dudes out of the way. had adrenaline too. Ah, stop! Please stop! I'm so not beating him this night. Yeah. If I had a better hook, that might have happened, but I didn't. It was a pretty solid attempt, though. Also, at the rate that I'm doing things, I might not get either of the bosses I was planning on getting today. Also, I just realized I forgot to put my medallion back on, so I am very close to drowning. Oh, this guy is... I forgot just how easy this guy is, pretty hard mode. Because he doesn't do his projectile stuff. These things are just targeting random garbage. I need to just throw bombs at him. Too many random spawn enemies because he is just a mini-boss. The targeting is just targeting random garbage. Unfortunately. The downsides of homing. This guy's spawning a lot of those clams, and I'm not a fan. But because I have flippers, or the flipper potion more specifically, it isn't that bad. Does he not have contact damage when he's not actively falling? Huh. That's another thing that I really like about Calamity, is that there's a lot of contact damage turned off because it's not necessary. That I flat out dislike contact damage, but sometimes it can make some already really challenging attack patterns nearly impossible. I've done a lot of clams, oh my goodness. Ooh, is that a pink pearl? Pretty sure that's what I need to get the pearl that increases your luck permanently. Once I actually head back to the shimmer. Oh, hello! I really need to... well, I don't know. Because no one chat's extremely active, having a sound that goes off every time I get a message would get kind of annoying. But I feel like it might still be useful anyways, so that I can tell when people come in. Angry Giant Pearl? Light aura around you, enemies within the aura are slowed down, increased visibility in Abyss. That's not bad, I guess? I mean, I guess it kind of depends on how much slower enemies are that are around you. Oh, and that aura is not very big either. What all do you sell? Yep, sand dollar, which is one of the things I need. And I feel like there's something else I needed from you. I really could have sworn there was something else I needed from here. Oh yeah, there's a trinket that I needed. I don't know how to get it. I thought it just said that I bought it from him, but... maybe I have misread how I get this. Oh, it's dropped from the giant clam. Okay. What does this do? Throw 2 returning sand dollars, self-strikes, throw 2 long-range sand dollars to explode into coral shards on enemy hits. That does damage, wow. Probably gonna be my new spam weapon, because the impact damage is a lot higher. Though its range is a lot shorter, so I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm definitely gonna want the clam summoning item though, so I can fight the clam repeatedly until I get what I need. If I can remember what the item actually looks like. I'm pretty sure there is one, but I could be misremembering. Oh wait, I can check boss log. That keeps track of those sorts of things. There is no spawn item. Fun. Okay, I guess I'll just have to go back there and hope it spawns. That is not amazing. Oh. I forgot that there was a lab in the Sunken Sea, honestly. Oh, truth! I could just make a Zerg potion. I don't think I can make a Zerg potion, but I think I can make a battle potion. I think Zerg potions require hard mode gear. Or hard mode stuff. Thank you, first time chatter, for hitting me with the full truth of things, in which it turns out that I don't know why I'm not just making potions. I guess I actually need to make a bottle first. Which apparently means I need to make some glass first. Then I can put one of them here. And I'm pretty sure it's battle potion, but I'm not certain. And Zerg potions, yeah, they need purified gel, which is a little bit later. But if I'm not mistaken, battle potions do basically the same thing, but to a lesser effect, which they in fact do. I just need water, which means I need a sink. At least I think you can make water bottles in a sink. And I can't make a sink, because I need a bucket of water. Oh my goodness. Okay, bucket. And then I can just go over here. Water. Go back. Put this in here. Make a sink. I'm gonna make one of these because it doesn't really matter which one it is. Battle potion. Yep, I can in fact now make that. And I make a battle potion. Should actually make a couple bottles of water because I'm gonna make some more. I'm gonna make another flipper potion. I need some Shiverthorn. Where? Okay, yeah, Tundra's closer on this side. So I haven't put a pylon out there yet. I should relatively soon, though. Better to get the pylon network set up early than late, as I have learned. I used to neglect setting up my pylon network until really late in the game for some reason. I should also probably get a herb farm set up sometime in the near future. Or, why am I charging up shiver thorn? I'm making flipper potions. It's not the ingredient that I need to make. Okay, well, hopefully this gives me enough increased spawn rate to get them to actually spawn. I could have sworn I had a thing installed that adds a lot of boss items to bosses and whatnot that don't have them already in Calamity, but maybe I got rid of it. You know, maybe going through the front door isn't the greatest idea. Because I don't think I'm just going to be able to walk past that turret. Also, okay, I'm not completely invisible, I'm just nearly invisible. It is one annoying thing about stealth, I suppose. Oh, there's a chest in the drain. That's where all the important stuff is. And there's a clam spawn. A little bit out of the way, but I can draw it back to somewhere that I actually want it. Okay, the fact that I've done damage should go— oh my god! Those eels— or this is a jellyfish, oh my god. Ow, 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 yep, okay. That went well. Whoops. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of bottles now, so I don't have to make them— well, I'm gonna have to make them again, but not for a while. Okay, new battle potion. Do I not have the ingredients for— what? Oh, I missed a letter. I also apparently don't have the ingredients, because I apparently don't have deathweed. I think there's some herb pouches, though. I do not have Fargos installed. Battle potion, flipper potion. Drink those, and go back down. And hopefully this time I don't get absolutely obliterated by random enemies before I can deal with the giant clam. This is not actually my favorite spamming weapon. I'm gonna switch back to the bombs. Bombs are pretty nice for dealing with this guy, so you can stay at a distance and just spam throw them. Damn, that guy freaking hurts. I always forget that. Did he get once not aggro it? Is that enough? They're gonna come for me now? Yes, okay, good. I found out that you don't actually have contact damage while you're just sitting there, so I can move out of the way. Or I guess more particularly get right past. It is nice that while fighting the giant clam, your breath decreases slower. Makes this far less annoying than it could have been. could have dropped the thing I was after the first time. That's why I'm lagging so much today. Usually it's fine. I don't know. My computer's just temperamental sometimes, so I'm just gonna chalk it up to that this time around, but if it stays consistent between additional streams, I'm gonna look into seeing if there's something I need to fix. It's also possible that well, it's not even that many particles from the explosion, so I don't really know what's causing it. Thought for maybe a second that the amount of bombs I'm throwing could be causing a lot of smoke particles, but it's really not that many. Bro, did it drop, like, anything? What the heck? I just wanted the, trinket that it drops. And it didn't drop anything special. No, I'm gonna double check the wiki and make sure that... Okay, yeah, it hasn't been rearranged. I think the wiki's been properly updated to the things that have been rearranged. Huh. I didn't know that the giant clam had a chance to drop nothing. That is rather annoying. Oh, another giant clam, finally. I'm gonna hope that when I hit this and go to breathe, that it doesn't try and kill me, because I'm going to mostly be breathing in the desert, I think. Oh. I'm okay with it getting stuck there. It is spawning so many clams. Oh my. I wonder if that's what was causing the frame issues last time. It might have just been the fact that it was spawning like 7 billion clams. I really hope that it drops the thing I'm after this time, so I can go back to doing interesting things, rather than sitting here out of reach of the enemy bombing it. I also hope things like a goblin invasion and sulfur rain happen soon, because I need stuff from those. I have not yet been lucky enough to have one spawn. Alright, moment of truth. Did I get it? Nope, once again I just got a collection of pearls. Get over here. No, not you. Go away. Stop. He's rays are very dangerous. This is not even very entertaining for me. What are you guys up to? People that are watching, are you guys having a good time? Any interesting things to talk about? That's fair. The music's good. There is that. My flipper potion ran off. Oh no. I was not paying any attention. Whoops. That's annoying. That is set to enabled, right? Okay, good. Okay, time to make some more potions. You can make bounding potions this early? Huh, so you can. I'm used to just buying the potions because I use I used to largely use Alchemist NPC Light for my potions, but I've come to find some amount of enjoyment in the rather tedious having to actually farm herbs. I guess I don't actually really need one of those right now. But I'll keep it for later. I will make a gills this time, though. What am I missing for battle potions now? Rotten chunks. That shouldn't be too hard to get, thankfully. A corruptions bond, rather close to my sulfurous sea. I forgot to put back on my horseshoe. I don't want to go in a pit. Oh, that's a trasher. Hello. I was wondering what did that much damage. Alright, I'm gonna hope that that one rotten chunk that'll make one potion will hopefully be enough to get enough clams to spawn to actually get what I'm after. Even though it probably won't be, because that's just how things work, obviously. It'll never be enough. Yeah, I should be remembering to spawn in my stars as well to get the extra defense. Gills only lasts 4 minutes? Damn. Oh, it lasted longer. Not a big deal, though. Stuck in a corner. I also noticed that between the extra movement speed from using a flipper potion in the water and the Dune Striders on the Tropic Sand, I go really fast. What in the world are you? Why do you have... Oh, you're a clam. I just couldn't see you. Okay, that makes sense. I was wondering why there was something sitting there with gold on it. It really is unfortunate that there's no summoning item for the giant clam, though. It really would make all this a lot easier. and less annoying. Battle potion really is not doing anything. Also, where am I exquisitely stuffed? Oh, I've been using... Okay, I suppose that I ate the Hadal Stew as my potions because they were further up in my inventory, and I was not at all paying any attention to where I put them. Oh, I'm at the bottom of the sulfurous sea. No, sulfurous sunken sea. I really hope it drops this time. It's supposedly a 1 in 3 drop chance, and this would be my 4th clam, I think. Third or 4th, I can't remember exactly. And I once again did not get the Amethyst Charm. Thank you, game. I suppose it's also a combination of that and my rather abysmal luck. I'm gonna blame the game anyways. It would honestly be really nice if stealth didn't make you this invisible constantly. It makes it a little bit difficult to tell exactly where I am. Thankfully, I can mostly tell because, I'm in the middle of the screen. But it's still a little annoying. I guess I am directly, I'm pretty much playing the game as the drowning bar and the little stealth bar beneath me. It's a little funny. Did my battle potion wear off? No, it did not. I would have figured another one of the clams would have spawned by now. Did I not? Oh, I don't have the charm to equip. I'm gonna need to make up some more potions anyways, which means the one rotten chunk wasn't enough. Who would have guessed? I'm gonna grab a couple rotten chunks this time. Just in case I need to make more potions. Plus I might need them for worm summons and whatnot later. Just in case I manage to screw up enough times to need to manually summon. I'm gonna hope that's enough rotten chunks. It's a little annoying that the fact that Amidas doesn't even just sell his own charm either. It could be so simple. Okay, a couple battle potions. Oh, I'm out of water leaf. Okay. I need that for flavored potions, don't I? Yep, I do. That's fun. Okay. No swimming, I guess, which isn't great. But I'll make do. So I do have my double jump at the very least. Just means I'll have to be a little slower. If this next one doesn't drop it, I'll probably just not bother as much as it seems like a good trinket and just go for Crabulon or something. I guess actually, rather importantly, I need to get more health as well. So maybe I'll go mining. I don't know. I'll do something that isn't hunting down more giant clams. I really wish the spawn rates were higher than this. Discovered the shimmer and gained all the benefits yet? I suppose I haven't buffed all that stuff yet, but I haven't gotten all the stuff to toss into the shimmer. But I do know where it is, I just need to go back to it. Because there's the shimmer well. I don't even have max health yet though, so it's not a huge surprise that I don't have all the shimmer buffs yet. So why am I even bothering to dig all the way to it? I can just do this. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there. I was 100% exactly where it landed, and so it should have damaged me. That's just technically enough below it that it didn't count, thankfully. I really hope that it drops it this time. Yes! It dropped it. I saw it. Thank goodness. Because I do not have the resources to keep hunting these right now. And I don't really want to set up a herb farm before I have the Dryad. And I don't have the Dryad yet because I haven't even beaten the Eye of Cthulhu yet. Huh. I just realized that I don't even know where I want to put this. Because I'd probably put it in what is essentially the combined slot of the Horseshoe and the Blizzard in a Bottle if I actually had a Goblin army show up so I could get the combined Horseshoe balloon thingy. But unfortunately, that hasn't happened yet. I'd probably just go mining for some health and whatnot, and I might as well start over at the Shimmer. Do I have some resources to make a house over there, though? I do not. Not on me, anyways. I'm gonna hope that that's enough wood, because I can just use largely stone if need be. I suppose I could also work on making the spore knife, which could be interesting. Because I don't actually know what that does. I just know it exists. And it doesn't look too hard to make either. Just needs me to go into the underground jungle. I'm gonna grab the Shimmer first, though. Do some mining, top off my health. I feel like underground jungle's not the greatest idea for not having full health. Have I opened this yet? I have not. There's not a whole lot in here that I actually want, though. I don't even know why I bothered grabbing the arrows. I'll take the mining potions, though. Those are nice. Actually, I might want the climbing claws to make the Master Ninja gear later. I think I have the shoot spikes, but not the claws. This is a rather high spawn rate. Very large amount of enemies to deal with. Away, please. Oh, I still have my battle potion active. That's why the spawn rate's so high. I didn't even notice. What is this? Huh. You're cool. That weakly seeks out your cursor. Oh, that's actually really cool. Oh, specifically stealth strikes do. Okay. Huh. Definitely not better than stuff I already have, but it's pretty cool. Ooh! Ancient Shadow Greaves. And I'm probably not going to use them because that would break my stealth set, and I wouldn't get stealth gain anymore, but still neat to find. Bird bag's nice, iron skin, extra wood. Not a bad chest. I honestly forgot how far away the shimmer was. I thought it was a lot closer than this. I do like the addition of the shimmer well, though, so I don't have to seek it out manually in Calamity. Because it is quite the hassle. Night Owl. Some decent stuff in here. I probably should be taking the chests, but I don't feel like it. Right, if I dig, like, straight down here, I should come across the shimmer, theoretically. Also, mana crystal? Just in the chest? Is this pre-generated loot? Greater luck potion? Huh. I'm guessing it's pre-generated because of the angel statue and stuff. Or that it just has a completely different loot pool. Either way. I should probably get my hands on... Actually, I guess I can't. I was gonna say to get my hands on a void bag, but then I remember that that's after Skeletron. Why am I using corrupt torches? I like purple, but it's much easier to see with just the standard lighting of regular torches. I guess actually is a good way to store this, at least for now. Would be to wear it. This water's gonna be annoying. Yeah, it's just gonna break my torches. I'm not gonna have to go down this hole more than like once, most likely, anyways. Still a little annoying. And hopefully the caves pylon isn't broken like the forest pylon. Because I think for some reason it's set up to where you have to buy the forest pylon in the sulfurous sea. Yeah, I know. But I don't have to put anything on the extra ones just yet. I have plenty of storage space. Remind me that I can also put this here for now. Because I forgot that I had picked that up, and I'd also picked this up. Also, the amount of water in my way is not awesome. I just want to be able to dig straight down to the shimmer without any problems. Wait, did I just dig past it? I'm gonna hope not. I know that that giant chunk of stone is unrelated, so I don't have to go back up later. Okay, yeah, now it's down there to the bottom left, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe that's just a random cave. That is just a random cave. It could still be considerably deeper than I am now, though, so I should just keep digging, I guess. I'm gonna kind of go more to the right, though, to try and... Oh, wait, no, I actually don't need to go much more to the right. Just kind of here-ish, I think? Just need about back underneath where the well is. that, like, that'd be annoying. Oh, cool. Water managed to find its way down here anyways. Good thing I'm going off to the side a whole bunch. I don't have to go deal with this water. I'm still above the water, aren't I? Yep, I am. Come on. So much water. Ooh. I'll take this, though. Dang. I was really hoping for an eye spawn. Enchanted knife? Staff? What? That's 100% new. That is... what? As someone who frequently plays Summoner, I am not familiar with that item. What is this? Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. I like that. Hello, Bone Merchant. Have I bought the artisanal loaf already? No. Otherwise it wouldn't have let me eat it. At least I don't think it would have. What all do I have that I can just sell to this guy? Probably not the lead. I can sell the gold. I'll sell the sand dollar because I don't really like it that much. I can sell the star, I guess. The topaz. Random mushroom. Oh, it doesn't actually have any value tied to it. Wolfram scrap. Recall potion, I guess. That's about it. And then I definitely see a life crystal over here. And then I should probably take these emeralds. Well, actually I don't really need those anywhere because they've got my storage set up. Another house. Eye spawner? No eye spawner, but I will take the cloud in a bottle. I don't think I have one of those just yet. Which will be good later when I can make the bundle of balloons. But that is quite a bit later. Marble biome. I think there is a marble biome shrine that can spawn. Not in this marble biome though. Huh. Honestly, kind of surprised I haven't dug through the shimmer yet. I could have vein mined that. I forgot that I had more excavator on. This standard knife is actually really nice for the fact that it creates light, even though it keeps flashing different colors, which is a little annoying. Oh, that's a granite biome. Anything cool? I count a life crystal is cool. Anything else cool? Not seeing anything under the water down here. Oh, that's a chest. Yeah, nothing too good. Okay, yeah, I think that's everything down here. I'm I get out of the water and then go back to digging for the shimmer. Am I still relatively underneath the well? Yeah. Oh, there's 2 life crystals right there that I almost missed. I'm gonna max out my health before I find the shimmer. I can see it now. Which isn't a terrible thing anyways. Max life in general is rather important. The shimmer is also important though, which was where it would be nice if I could find it a little sooner. Rather than having to take this far down. Yeah, the underworld is... Well, it's not that close to the underworld. This is a large world. But still, I'm really far down. There we are. Oh, Automaton has new tips? What does the Automaton have to say about the shimmer? Because that definitely popped up right as I reached the Aether biome. Just gonna make something simple for now, like I've been doing everywhere else, because I don't know what I want to build here yet. Crafting bench, table, I need a couple platforms, and then 2 chairs and some walls, I guess. Oh, and just some doors. Well, I guess just a door, really. I need to get something out of my inventory. It's annoying having to deal with literally no inventory space. Wait, I can just equip that. What am I doing? I keep forgetting that I can just equip things to get them out of my inventory. Huh. I didn't realize that granite walls were quite that dark, but I guess that makes sense. You know, I don't know why a noticeably larger than my average size house, why I thought it would use about the same amount of walls as I usually need to make. Well, average size, just kind of throw something together house. Okay, and then that should make these suitable. Yep. Good. I'm gonna have to break this out though, which will make that not suitable for just a moment. Put as much of this back into stone as possible and get rid of the rest. And put a door in. And then let's go with you and where there's a demolitionist. Demolitionist can live down here. Oh wait, yeah, it's not nighttime, so they won't teleport down here. Huh. I guess I just keep exploring the caves that are nearby for now. Maybe I'll find a couple more life crystals, which would be nice. And hopefully it turns nighttime relatively soon. Because I'd very much like to get the pylon set up. Oh yeah, you can make life crystals. I should be collecting these rubies. I frequently forget that I'm pretty sure it's Calamity that adds the recipe to... Like, I'm pretty sure Calamity is the mod that I have installed that adds it, because I know it's not a vanilla recipe, but I'm also not 100% sure if it's Calamity or something else I have installed that adds the recipe for life crystals. Either way, it's a very nice recipe. I guess it probably only just recently turned day, didn't it? Because the traveling merchant just recently showed up. Not exactly ideal. Always get to things on weird timings. Consistent inconveniences. But we make do. Oh, that is a geyser. Oh, more rubies. Maybe I'll just go make some life crystals and I just deal with having to come back here later. Because I've already got the whole thing mined out, so it wouldn't take too long to get back down. My inventory is full and I don't want to deal with that. Whoops, didn't mean to close that. I meant to go to next. Ah, so you can just put a gravestone in there to have Actimist recipes. Okay. I thought you actually needed to make the biome sphere or whatever it's called in order to do that. Oh, and kilns can be used as a furnace. Okay. Table function is a chair? There's recipes that need a chair? What recipes need you to use the chair as the crafting station? What? Oh, I could have just used the bucket for the water recipes. Lava bucket for lava recipes, and a bucket for honey recipes. Snow globe, demon and crimson altar. Dropping a crafting unit into Shimmer will transform it into an Aether interface, which can be used to shimmer items in a storage system. All actions from shimmering are supported, including decrafting. Ooh. Transmuting items into other items, sacrificing coins for coin luck, and spawning NPCs from shimmering certain items. Huh. I should make that. I suppose that explains why there was some new information. Anything else in here? No, not really. Okay. I should work on trying to make some of the combined workstations at some point. Okay, you throw it. I thought you could just break it in your inventory. I thought you could just break geodes in your inventory, but apparently not. Alright, let's see if I can make some life crystals. I can. Huge. Can I make 3? I can. Which which means I can also use that extra one to have it shimmered. Extra life regen will be very nice. And I'm guessing you're, as always, selling... Oh, no, never mind, you're selling the stopwatch. I thought he's going to be selling absolutely nothing of any interest, like usual. And then I need to make a crafting interface, which just needs one of these, so I can shimmer that as well. I should probably make some buckets to get... so I can grab some honey and some lava in the near future. Do I have any graves already in here? It would appear probably not. I'm just gonna grab the one that's on the table for no reason. Wait, what do we need to make the combined stations? Because I should probably start making those relatively soon. Okay, so I have that. Do I have the anvil? I have the anvil. I have the furnace. I have the crafting bench. Okay, I just need to make a regular table then. And I can make the first one. So put this in here. Put this in here. This in here. This in here. This and that. There we go. And then I'm guessing the tier 2 needs a bunch of stuff that I don't have yet. Yeah, because I need bones to make the teapot. Okay, still, having the tier 1 significantly shaves down on the amount of stuff in here. Alright, well, I'm just gonna go to the jungle until the wandering merchant disappears, and then I'll go back to the shimmer to get all that stuff set up. Because I still want to make that spore knife. The jungle, thankfully, I don't think is that far, unlike the shimmer, of which I'm unfortunately gonna have to run all the way to the other side of the world again for. If I remember correctly, this puts me out like right in a cave. Just about. Oh, water. Awesome. I should have just looked for the proper cave opening. I'm gonna do that instead. That is one thing that I very much like about the jungle, is that there is a guaranteed opening that spawns that just goes into a giant cave system, and you don't have to worry about looking around. Other than once you need to look for the jungle temple, I guess, then you do usually need to start digging around randomly. This isn't technically it, but it'll probably work. I honestly didn't know that these could generate in the jungle. Then again, I wouldn't be surprised if basic world gen happens and then biomes generate. Which would then make sense that one of these could generate in the jungle, because it's more that a jungle can generate on top of one of these. What the heck? It's a rock, it's just like covered in worms. Oh, it's covered in money. Okay, that makes more sense. I don't know why I didn't default to that. You know what? I wonder if things like Goblin Army and whatnot aren't spawning because I only have... I think I might need 10 defense and I only have 9. I should check that real quick. Because I know you need a certain amount of health, and I'm pretty sure you need a certain amount of defense. You need to kill the eye first? That's also possible. But I thought it could happen before the eye. No, maybe I'm wrong. I don't keep a lot of this stuff just in my brain. Oh, I need to break a shadow orb. Okay. I don't think I've done that yet. That's what I'm missing. Oh, I was not paying attention. I need to be very careful, because I could very easily accidentally summon a queen bee now that I'm thinking about it using this weapon. Oh, traveling merchant is already gone. Which means it is turning nighttime. I guess I don't need to go, like, right once it's nighttime, because they should teleport over as soon as it turns night. And then I can just go back to the shimmer whenever. Seriously? Not quite deep enough? I should be able to get honey from there, though, right? Yeah, okay, good. It is one of the reasons I was even here in the first place. I don't... Well, actually, I guess I do need some lead crystals for arena making later. Aw, I summoned Queen Bee. This is bad. I'm pretty sure even if I teleport home, it'll keep chasing me if I remember correctly, so I'm basically just dead. And I'd rather not bring my NPCs with me. Yep. I did manage to do about 1,000 damage, I think, though, which is something, I guess. I don't think... Yeah, I didn't get any well, no, I did get some stingers, but I didn't get any spores. Which I kind of need. I'm pretty sure it's something like a couple stingers and a bunch of spores. Yeah, 8 stingers, 12 spores. Which isn't terrible as soon as I can start finding some spores. Didn't I move the demolitionist down there? I don't know, maybe it just wasn't quite nighttime yet when I died. Okay, it just wasn't quite nighttime yet, and that's why they hadn't moved. Well, I guess I can break a shadow orb on my way back to the jungle. It should allow goblin armies to appear. Which, if I'm not mistaken, are a pretty high chance. Wait, is there a corruption before the jungle? There's not a corruption before the jungle. I should go to the one that is near the Sulphur Sea, then. But if I'm not mistaken, before your first goblin army encounter, they typically have a really high spawn rate. Thankfully. Did I bring bombs? I did! I wasn't sure if I remembered to bring any bombs. I forgot I needed them. Dang, I really thought the 2 bombs would be enough. Did I throw that close enough? I did. Good. And that allows the demolitionist to move in as well. Because now I have a gun. And then, yeah, I'll probably just go back to the jungle. Try and make the weapon that I'm after. Oh, wow. He was quick about that. I'm liking that at least one of the mods I have is allowing NPCs to move in at night. It is that is one of the more annoying things from vanilla, is the fact that if something dies close to or during nighttime, it just stays dead. I honestly wonder if that was what was preventing the sulfurous rains from starting as well. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like this hasn't been the most entertaining stream, unfortunately, but then again, I'm not the one watching it, so it's possible it's more entertaining to watch than it is to play. But this has obviously just been a progression stream at this point. Is that a sword shrine? No, it just looks like a sword shrine, but with a gold sword in it. Okay. I thought for just a second I may have walked right past the sword shrine, which would have been kind of funny. Down here rather than following the cave. And I should also probably stop using the Scourge of the Desert so that I don't accidentally spawn another queen bee. Because for whatever reason, even though I acknowledged the potential dangers, I proceeded to continue using the weapon. And sure enough, I spawned a queen bee. And surprise, surprise, I'm a little under-geared. Oh, why is there water everywhere? So much water. Oh, a demon altar. I don't usually find a lot of the random demon altars in my worlds. But I think I know I found at least 2 of them, because I found 2 today. But I might have found more, because I feel like I found some the last time I played as well. Please place a torch. Thank you. And I just spawn this guy back in. Oh, of course there's a bunch of silt here. At least the bombs are effective. They may not have homing, but they do explode, which is a good second best. Just need a couple more spores, and I think still some more thorns as well. Watch some stingers fall in here. No, a stinger, apparently. Of course, there's probably some sort of water chest at the bottom of this bit of water here. I'll go down anyways. Oh, it's a life crystal, it's not even a chest. But there is a spore down here, so I'll take it. Plus, I still need some life crystals to make the crystal heart lantern things. Me when names of items, very difficult. Oh, but there is a water chest there that's not even in the water. Funny how this game works. Wasn't there? Yeah, I thought there was another hornet here. Ooh, flippers. I'm pretty sure those are important to making the diving suit later. And do I have enough spores and stingers? I do. Cool. Means I don't need to be here anymore. And I can make the spore knife, which is right there. Alright. Oh, cool. Awesome. Throw an overgrown dagger that bursts into a cloud of poisonous spores. Stealth strikes erupt into hungry homing buds that stick to enemies and gnaw them. Huh. Seems interesting. I'll certainly give that a try. I guess I'll head to the shimmer now. Get all that stuff sorted. Which means, I guess that means I don't actually really need a base at the shimmer. I'm gonna make one there anyways. Like but the fact that I have the crafting interface means that I don't technically need a base there. Why do they go up to the platforms? I'm faster on sand. Like, way faster on sand. Oh my goodness. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna get the shimmer base set up, and then I think that'll probably be it for today. Well, shimmer base, and then make the stuff I need with it. Which is a little unfortunate, because that means I haven't done any bosses today. I said kill giant clam if you count that. But that should hopefully lead up to killing multiple bosses next time. Because there's quite a lot of bosses that you do around the same time after this little bit of gearing up here. And hopefully I'll actually get a goblin army next time, because I actually have a shadow orb broken. I can't believe I forgot to break a shadow orb. So this most certainly is not my first time playing this game either. You'd think that I've played this game for in the realm of 1,000 hours on Steam alone and more on other platforms, that I would have remembered that I need to break a shadow orb for goblin armies to appear on their own. There's a lot of things you'd think I'd remember, honestly. You'd think I have a much more in-depth knowledge of this game, considering how much I've played it. But here we are. About as knowledgeable as the day I started. Okay, more knowledgeable than that, but it kind of feels like I'm about as knowledgeable as the day I started, because I have never played the Rogue before, so I have to constantly check the wiki for stuff. Yeah, it really is a new experience every time. This game has some wonderful replayability. Because I'm sure that this is, well, actually, not even probably not though. This is probably not the last time I play this game, because I still have a couple other mods I want to play through and stuff. Because I do want to play Fargo's at some point. It's a mod I haven't actually played around with at all yet. Alright, are you actually selling a pylon? No. Is the demolitionist selling a pylon? Yes. Good. It is not broken. And that's some boosted regen, which will be very, very good. And then, I don't know if this is something new, because I haven't seen it before, but it's also possible I just never paid attention, because most of what I learned for this, like for magic storage, was just kind of through trial and error, essentially. Where do I want to put this thing? I guess probably here, so it's not in a kind of stick out-ish spot, because I don't want to put it like over here somewhere, separated from the rest of the interfaces. Oh, and then I can put ingredients here, and then it tells me what I get out there. Okay. So I could, per se, put... Wait, what? Hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. So I can click on things that are my storage and decraft them. Okay. Because I want to decraft that so I can recraft it with a decent modifier. That is much better. Cool. Actually, isn't Vicious like one of the best ones I could possibly have gotten? That's insane. That I went from, I think it was broken straight to Vicious. Anything else in here that I want to shimmer? I should probably shimmer some fruit to get some ambrosia. Yeah, I know you can decraft and recraft to get different modifiers. I was just surprised that I got that good of a modifier that fast. What does this shimmer into? Oh, okay, just decrafts. Anything else of interest? Failing. Whoopee cushion? I did not know that, actually, that you could shimmer a zombie arm into a whoopee cushion. I don't think there's anything else I really need to take apart. That's actually a pretty nice set of resources that you get out of breaking down the schematics. Of course, I don't want to break down the schematics because I'm going to need those, but, you know. Good to know that I can break them down later once I don't need them anymore. Oh yeah, is it pink pearls that? Yeah, pink pearls are the galaxy pearls. For a permanent luck boost. I think that's all the stuff I have access to right now. Huh, apparently I already had a life crystal in here. Huh. Weird. I would have thought I'd have used it. Whatever. Alright, well, I feel like I made some pretty solid progress, even though I didn't defeat any bosses this time, unless, of course, you count the mini-boss of, the giant clam. But overall, I made some pretty solid progress to my gear, I think? What really did I manage? Because I got a good trinket for later, once I can actually equip it. I made I made 2 good weapons, actually. I don't know. It's not a terrible amount of progress. It's less than the last time I played, but every now and again you get unlucky and you just have to do things like farm the giant clam for a good while, which is definitely not super annoying, and I definitely wasn't bothered by it. But I don't know, it happens. Hopefully next time I get more done, whenever that is. I make no promises. But regardless, it was pretty fun. I hope people enjoyed watching. I have a Discord if you'd like to join it. There's a command in my Twitch chat. I have it linked in my description in both Twitch. I think I have it linked in my YouTube description, and I always put it in the description of the videos when I post these as VODs later. Yeah, thanks for coming out. It's been fun. And I will see you again next time, hopefully.